Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's get this camera going, bro. We're gonna about to get into this. Let's go.
Stand up, quisiera luz. Put your hand on your heart. We're gonna make a move. It's time for a fresh start. United we stand, divided we fall. This land is for us, one nation for all. From sea to shining sea, we're gonna hold this ground. Every voice.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We got a special podcast going on. I'm about to start doing this mess right here. We got the State of the Union. State of the Union. We're about to get into this. I got, let's see what's going on, Edwin. Welcome to the show.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How was your day today, man? I know we
looking fresh. I see
papi,
calao.
papi, I was saying, papi champú, like back in the day, vieja escuela, salseros.
Yeah.
So how was your day, bro? I know you were doing some things and stuff. So
Yeah, chilling. Got some work done. A
yeah,
little bit of research. Just waiting for some things to come to fruition. Make this thing happen, bro.
yeah, man, for sure, dude. Like, yeah, I just really want to try to expand this for other people too as well to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man. So you got any ideas what's about to happen tonight?
Man, honestly, no. I just want to hear the craziness.
There's always some kind of
some
joke.
some type of shit that's coming on, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a couple bingo cards here. Or the bingo card for the State of the Union.
Yeah, any other sponsorships you want to throw out today?
No, I ain't got none today.
No. This is us. All right.
It's us, man.
All right.
Here's bingo card. The White House put this one out.
Oh shit! For real?
Democrats rudely interrupt the speech. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Always. That's for a fact it's gonna happen.
The border is secure, of course. Number one talking point for the right. The fat shot mentioned.
The fat what?
Shot. I have no idea what that is. I never heard that.
Me neither.
Let me see. Half the crowd chants USA. Of course, yeah. Economy is so hot. America is back. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Nicki Minaj is mentioned.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Let's see. This is what the White House put out. They wrote the speech, so they know everything's about to be said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You hear me okay, bro?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
We are good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is preaching to the choir. Let's do it. Let's figure this out and hear what Mr. President's gonna say about certain things. And then me and Joel might get into it a little bit, but it's okay.
I invited a couple other people to join us, but they haven't gotten on yet, so I don't even know they answered. So they're going to, but we'll see. I got my drinking cup ready to go.
I got my little cup, my mom fuel.
Mom fuel.
Yeah, bro. So I haven't wore this chaqueta for the suit in a long time. I wasn't able to fit in it a couple years ago because I was so fucking big. But
still fits.
It fits great now, bro.
Still fits.
Baby.
That's all that matters.
You know me, I would have went to Salvation Army and got one. Shit.
That'll be funny.
you know me.
This next time, and then leave the tag right there, just chilling.
Yeah, the one that has the color on it, like $3.99, $4.99,
Clearance out color.
5.50. What you drinking? What you drinking?
Corona.
Corona.
Coronita.
Yeah, today I'm just like low key, just a little brandy. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Just gotta go to the doctors tomorrow and stuff, so I don't want to get too crazy tonight. Yeah,
You
this
wear this thing like that. Gotta represent. Represent. Bruh.
what's up?
This is the first one, second one. Yeah, this is Trump's second one this term. So it's gonna be a wild one, I think. I think it'll be wild. There's already a bunch of Democrats who said they ain't even showing up. They ain't even coming. Ain't even coming.
Come in. Hold on. I wanna my son wants to meet you. Yeah, you haven't seen him since he
Live
was
on
little.
stream.
Yeah.
Let's go. What's up,
Let's
buddy?
go. Come here, buddy. Come here, bud. Come here. You can't be too loud, okay? Here. Hey, don't pull it too hard. Say what's up. Say hi, Tio Joel.
Hi, dear Joe.
What's up, little man? You doing good?
Yeah.
All right, that was good. The last time I saw you, you were in a stroller. The last time I saw you in person. You're getting pushed around by daddy. But
Yeah.
you're gonna watch it. You should go watch it. Give us some views around here. Help your daddy out.
Okay.
Send him the link. Tell him to send you the link so you can watch it on YouTube.
All right. So say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Just say nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. We'll see you again.
I love you,
Amen.
buddy. I'll
This
see you
time
in a
you'll
little bit,
remember.
okay? Yeah, he's been so he's been like super ecstatic that like I'm actually like just doing something that I kind of want to do, and he wants to get involved with it. But you know, like nowadays, it's just like you got to be very careful what the kids watch and they see. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
that's my little. Oh man, that's my little engineer, dude.
That's
This
good.
this dude can see something and fix it in a heartbeat.
I'm trying to find see if the White House is going live yet.
I thought it was going live already.
No, I don't see the White House live. But which is crazy because
So how's the whole business thing going on? Is it going all right?
it's going step by step, baby steps.
Yeah, bro.
Baby steps. That's all I
Bro.
could do.
Yeah, man. That's like the song back in the day when we were younger. New
Yeah.
Kids on the Block. Step by step.
Mhm.
Oh baby.
So many people doing the same thing that we're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I've noticed that a lot of people are transitioning into getting into a lot of different things now, bro.
What
Like
do you mean?
like a lot of like things that everybody's trying to get into, like construction and you know, like opening food trucks and restaurants and businesses.
You gotta find something the AI ain't gonna take away from you.
Exactamente.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
that's what it is.
Yeah, man. You know, we on here now, man. We just doing our thing, man. That's it.
Too many people. Newsmax. Let's see what Newsmax got.
All right, go ahead.
Nah. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see.
that Trump account started. We are very excited about it. It's a great opportunity. And I believe Trump's going to talk about that tonight because we are changing the narrative. Social Security is not going to be there or likely not going to be there. So we got to take the future into our own hands. And thanks to these Trump accounts, we're going to do that.
All right. Well, Tim and Tiana, congratulations on the baby that's on the way. We appreciate your insights tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You can see some shots there in the gallery. That's part of the media scrum that's there. And then behind them are some of the VIP guests and others. And a moment ago, they were showing a close-up of a gavel that said George Washington. So I assume that's one of the historic artifacts. And you can see some of the reporters actually have binoculars so that they can try to spot who's coming in and who's going in which door.
I see a lot of white there, some of the liberal women.
The House Democrat women are saying that they were going to wear white. They call it a whiteout in order to say that they're standing up. And you can see
those Diddy parties.
That's
why they were
Oh my God.
That's what they're doing. Supporting those Diddy parties.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Go get the baby oil.
Messaging, Ed, telling, House Democrats to, have sort of withhold some of their outbursts. And you have John Fetterman in the Senate saying, respect the office.
It's crazy. We'll see. We'll wait a little bit while stop just listening to the commentary. But.
Yeah. So man. If you guys want to go live with us, man, just go live, man. Just jump in there. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna say what Joel can say, but
What does that mean?
Because you more politically correct about certain things, and I don't know shit about politics. I don't. Yeah.
Politics.
Político.
No sé político.
No sé político, papi. ¿Qué pasa? What do you want me to do? You want me to lie about it? No, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, you gotta do some research, bro. We gotta do that. What you call it? TI 50 Cent beef. We gotta figure out what's going on there. It's gonna be wild.
Ooh. Yo, my man. I saw some craziness today, bro. I was like, oh, damn. But there's one thing I'm gonna say. These rappers need to be careful with 50.
I agree.
50 is I got to meet him one time in Florida, and he's a very nice guy, but you can tell that he's quiet, but he's one of the ones that you won't really want to touch those buttons with, Yeah. But it's okay. It's whatever. It's a part of music. This is what we do. Whatever. That's what everybody does. They have a disagreement, and then they get what I say. They get sauced up.
Yeah.
But it's straight. It's cool.
Yep. We'll see. I mean, I think I think T.I. woke up a sleeping giant. I think they forgot. I think they forgot. I get the whatever disrespect, but maybe you forgot who you about to wake up.
You know what bothered me the most, and it wasn't because of the song that T.I. came out with. I felt like his son was very disrespectful to him. His son mentioned a lot of people in his family and stuff like that.
T.I.'s son, right?
T.I.'s son, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be very wise on what you say.
I mean, what are they gonna do? T.I. put out a little song. His son put out a little IG. You talking shit?
I know.
And 50 Cent put out a Super Bowl commercial on him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes, how I feel is that sometimes you don't want to wake up that monster.
To escort the President of the United States into the House chamber. The Senator from South Dakota, Mr. Thune. The Senator from Wyoming, Mr. Barrasso. the senator from Arkansas, Mr. Cotton, the senator from West Virginia, Mrs. Capito, the senator from Oklahoma, Mr. Langford, the senator from South Carolina, Mr.
People
Scott,
talking about he's going to talk about
the senator from
aliens.
New York,
He's
Mr.
going to talk
Schumer,
about aliens.
I know. I heard some shit about that. What the fuck is that about?
Trump's order, supposedly Trump's ordering the release of all
The Area 51 shit?
anything related to aliens.
Ay, Dios mío.
We'll see. Man, this thing is bright today. There you go. Not better?
Yeah, I gotta fix my lighting too, but I gotta get a better light, man. But it's all good though. It's straight. I'll be all right. But yeah, man, like we just got to see what they say.
Got no idea who these people are.
Me neither. I was just gonna ask you the same question.
Missed the announcement.
All right, Rylan, I'll let you answer before we get to some of the excitement on the floor there. Pick up the thought of conservative young men, the patriotism that'll be felt tonight, speaking of winning the gold Olympic hockey team.
Yeah, just imagine for a moment if Kamala was giving this address to the nation, Sean. I mean, that seems like a nightmare, but it was this close to reality, and we would actually be lectured about how to lower our expectations.
That's a good question. What do you think would be if it was Kamala Harris who would won? Where do you think we'd be at right now?
Man, in our reality, to be honest, I don't really know much about her. I've been looking into it to see exactly like her comments in certain aspects of certain things that are going on right now in the country and stuff. I don't. There's been some things that she has said that's kind of gave me like kind of like a bad vibe, but I can't
Pause for
really,
thought.
huh?
A pause for thought.
Yeah, definitely. A pause for thought, definitely. I didn't really.
She was nice when I met her in person.
I heard she's a very nice woman, and I would love to meet her and have a conversation with her to see where her mindset is. But when you go with this, when you go into this all this stuff with like politics and like running for something and things in that aspect, there's a lot of shit that people talk.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you gonna be real about it, or are you just fronting so you can get votes from everybody else? And that's what I want to say.
That's the big part right there. Here goes the USA hockey team. Nope. I don't know who these people are.
And so we'll have to see beyond these ushers and greeters and.
I'd like to see them all in attendance.
But usually in
I
recent
know.
years, all 9 are not
I
there. You
know.
see, the Chief Justice
Yeah,
does
there
want to
it
be
is.
there.
Okay.
There's Kavanaugh
Justice.
and Elena Kagan,
Yeah.
Supreme Court
Amy Coney
Justice.
Barrett. So you've got 4. I think I just see 4.
No Alito. Yeah.
Yeah, no Alito, and the rest of the liberals on the bench are not there beyond Elena Kagan. And in recent years, I've seen her just about every year. I think she's somebody who just believes in the tradition, but no Sotomayor or others. So it's interesting. Maybe they didn't want to engage with the president, and the Chief Justice is someone who has angered the president on issues like tariffs.
Yeah.
By siding with the liberals
Vibrating over there?
in that decision, in that
That
6-3
what?
decision
Yeah.
just
You
last
getting
week.
text
Amy
over
Coney
there?
Barrett, by the way,
Who,
speaks
me?
for the music.
Yeah.
I give
No,
her
I'm
credit
good.
because the
Man, that's
president
on
has
this-
expressed great
That
displeasure.
Newsmax
with her.
You know, when that came
Text.
down as breaking, it was just the one part of the tariffs. And someone said it is actually Sauer who could have maybe argued a different way, and that it was the president's legal team who could have maybe shaped the argument, that they really gave the Supreme
Jump in
Court
over
no
here
other
to see
way
what
to
these
rule
folks
this
are
way because
talking
it was
about.
so.
Yeah, so like everybody's gonna kind of like
thing, but I think shame on Ro Khanna for using them as a political tool, because that's what it is, Pat. This Epstein stuff has been going on forever. Now again, because it makes Trump look bad, they're bringing this up. You know, if he was if he's the real deal, you work in Congress, you work for the United States government. Why don't you promise these girls, all these survivors, protection and name the names?
Name the names.
All right,
Yeah.
you're going to be protected. You're not going to suicide yourself. We're going to protect you. Bring down the house, Tom. You know the saying I always say: "Let justice be done, though the heavens fall." Bring them down. As you guys see in the United States, all we're seeing right now is
that'll be a big topic. That'll be a big thing. They start screaming out, "Release the files!"
So let me ask.
Somebody will scream out, "Pedophile!" If somebody screams out, "Trump's a pedophile," I'm chugging this thing.
Yo, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about that whole situation? That there's so many multi-millionaires, millionaires, and billionaires that are involved with this. Like, what do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, how do I? Well, what I feel.
What is your comment about that? Like,
release everything within concept, with context, within context. I think that's what we're missing in a lot, is context. Because if there's not enough evidence to put them in jail for some that they allegedly did, then at least we can make fun of them, we can ridicule them, we can shun them, shame them. Give us the context, though, because the problem is a lot of the stuff is like just an email here and there out of context, and it makes it so hard to put the blame where it should be appropriately, in my opinion.
Okay.
The blame appropriately. Because just because you're in the files, that doesn't mean you necessarily did anything. Because somebody else could just be emailing. I was watching CEO from this one company. They what is that called? They found out they were in the Epstein files, and but it was like, it wasn't his email address. It was his name attached to the email. He's never seen that email before, and now he's in the files. That kind of stuff.
So pretty much somebody like this took over his email, and like he
made an email for him.
Okay.
Another emailed it to Epstein.
Okay.
And now he's in the files. Now he's named in the files. See, that's the context. Like, that's the part. To me, that's the problem, is that context. But anybody that has enough evidence needs to fucking go to jail.
Yeah. There's certain people that I think that are involved with it, and we don't really see it because we're not in that.
You can see it. You can read them. I've read through them a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of names, bro, and I was very shocked with a lot of names.
Big circles.
Big circles, bro. That's what I'm talking about right now. Big circles.
But the problem is context.
Yeah, the context is crazy, bro. Like, the context is crazy because they're insinuating something that they really. I just feel like they're insinuating something that they really don't understand and they don't know about.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to like bring it to context for people to be able to talk about it. I just feel like sometimes it can be like clout, or it can be like they're just trying to like bring that person down, but not really knowing exactly what it is, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely is going to be, I mean, there's going to be more to come. Still got probably a couple more drops coming.
Oh, there's going to be many, to be honest with you. There's going to be
if arrests don't start happening for the ones that they can arrest and got enough evidence for, or at least attempted arrest and charges get dropped, not dropped, but like, dismissed in court, at least they try. Right? That's what we need to see. At least they try to prosecute.
Yeah, like I when I looked online and I saw the actual list of celebrities and people that were on there.
Yeah.
It was like, you see these celebrities and you think that they're like completely different, but when you see him on that list, it's like, damn, could it be like different? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how people are like, you know how like different celebrities are, like they can be one way at home and they can be one way or another when they with all these rich people and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't per se we don't really know.
That's the problem.
And
I
I'm
don't think
hoping
we. Good.
I'm hoping that I don't wish malice to anybody, but I'm hoping that if they did something incorrectly, they need to be literally like
Held
they have
accountable.
to. Yes, very.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want that to happen to my kids or your kids or anybody. Like, you know. And then like, you know, they were talking about like the something about like the illegal immigrants and they're going and doing some crazy stuff with them, and you know, like
Yeah.
it's okay, we understand that people have kind of they have their own mindset per se of what they feel about immigrants, but we have to all understand too that not every immigrant is bad.
What do you mean? How we get on immigrants from Epstein?
It's because they were like supposedly they were like, remember like the sex trafficking with the girls from like Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and stuff like that, and then they were like selling them to all these big people, like big millionaires and billionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, like we it really honestly has to stop.
Well, I don't think it'll ever stop.
I think it's going to get
Fully.
worse.
What needs to happen is when it's found out about, it needs to be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. You know, like, but the thing is that I felt like there was people there that I wouldn't really like deep down inside. I wouldn't think that they would be involved with that, and their names were in that, but we never know, man. Like,
But in what context? What's the name? Give me a name. What you got? What'd you read?
so they got fucking Jamie Foxx in there. They got Michael Jordan in there. They got Magic Johnson, LeBron James. They got a whole shitload of people, like a lot of people that people look up to. You got like
Yeah, but the thing is their name is in there, sure. But like, in what context is the name in there? See what I'm saying?
yeah, that's the thing that I was talking to you about earlier about
Because there's a
I don't really know exactly how the content is. I don't know if they were just showed up to a party and then they were just like hanging out and then they left. You know how
yeah.
some people just
There's emails. There's some emails in there. It's like Epstein emailing himself and putting names in there about something. But he's just
yeah
writing a note to himself.
yeah,
Like,
and I heard
how
something
is that proof of anything?
yeah
That's
I
that
heard
to me.
that.
That's not even evidence.
No, it's not evidence. It's just to be honest with you, being a little bitch.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
But we never know. We really don't know exactly what's going on. Like we really don't know what occurs in those situations and those parties and stuff like that. They were talking about like a whole bunch of craziness, like you know, like um,
Yeah.
what bothered me was is that you have daughters, I have a daughter, our friends have daughters, stuff like that. But they were like auctioning off these girls, bro, and it was crazy. Like
Very.
it was very crazy, bro. And you know me, Joel. I'm not a very like political person, but damn, like if you're
Yeah,
auctioning
but
off,
that's not politics, though. To me, that's just crime. You know what I mean? Like egregious crime.
Yeah, and I just feel like they have the total advantage of doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and they can't do it. They can't keep doing it. Oh shit!
Liberal
so the
women.
House Democrat
Yeah.
Barack Obama was chastised.
Statistics.
What is going on?
Points out that the rep
Diplomats now.
Good. And I believe Trump's going to talk about that tonight.
There we go. Now you gotta mute the mic when you're doing all that craziness.
Sorry.
Which he'll eventually do when he goes down this aisle.
All right.
You can see the House Republican leaders behind him and his police.
You hear it good?
Yeah, I hear it better. Yeah.
In addition to John Cleveland, the Senate Republican leader.
And Barrasso. Yeah.
But I would also say, can I just say,
Yeah.
when you see him coming in, look at the strength of this man.
I know.
Almost 80 years old.
Going all day.
And the Democrats like to say he's not in good health. Look how strong this man is, traveling around the world, giving speech after speech, about to speak for an hour and a half or more.
Yeah,
as strong as he did maybe during the first
That's a good bet.
He does. And I
How long do you think he's gonna go?
This gives him energy too.
Him talking?
That, he knows this is his legacy that he's building here in his second term.
You know how he is.
What
45 minutes,
also
like
is notable is hear the crowd. Let's listen to the
45.
cheering.
I think he's going
I mean, this is
for
with
almost 2 hours.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right,
Chris,
so
you didn't wanna-
we staying on this shit the whole time, right?
Yeah, I am.
All right, I'm cool. All right,
Switching channels over here to get a better.
So, Joel,
no
just
commentary. No
yeah,
commentary.
just let me ask you a question. Like, just like we've been friends for a long time. Like, what made you really decide to vote for Trump? If you want to be honest about whatever.
I mean, I don't agree with the policies of Democrats. I don't agree with the policies of libertarians. You know what I mean? Agree more with the policies of what he ran on.
Okay.
Right. And I've seen the difference in service. I've seen the difference of both parties. And like, if I'm going to vote for something that's going to directly affect me, right? Directly affect me or directly affect my pay raises, how I deploy, where I go to war, all that kind of stuff, then I'm going to vote and I'm going to agree with the person, the policies that's going to help me out because I'm directly involved. I was directly involved with government affairs per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah, that's the only reason why I really wanted to ask you that question because I never really asked you that question.
Just a lot of stuff. Democrat policies, bro, are just retarded right now. They're just retarded. Like, ain't nothing is rare where I agree with something right now. There is stuff that I do because I'm a center type person, center right probably. So just
like when you say center right, what do you mean by that?
Well, left and right politics, right? Democrat side, progressive, Republican, conservative.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
that's on the right on American politics. So I fall more center right, more in the middle of some stuff, but to the right of some other stuff, and maybe all the way to the right of other stuff. Just depends on what it is, right? Like, abortion, I'm full on all the way to the right. Like no abortions. We don't need that. So just depends on the policy.
So I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see the video a little bit better. Okay. Sorry that my glasses have a tint on it, so because I have like sensitive eyes.
No, you're good.
Yeah, but I'm actually glad that you explained that to me because I've always wanted to know everybody's different opinions of.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Cheers. Nope. Bingo card. Somebody chanted USA.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States. Second Lady of the United States. Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger
Bingo card.
than ever before.
America is back. Told you the White House cheated on their bingo card.
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history.
You got two down.
American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
Stand up every 5 seconds.
Oh man, this is probably going to be fun.
In this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a
done a
nation
drinking game
in
with me.
crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages. And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today,
Not
our
going
border
back.
is secure.
You just said it. You just said it, bro.
Today, our border is secure.
No,
Our
bingo
security
card.
is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
Yeah, nobody stands up.
Mm-mm.
Raising Cane. I just saw
4
Raising
years
Cane sitting out
in
there.
which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked. We now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far.
Bingo card. All right. Now you got to bring up aliens and Nicki Minaj.
In the past
And I
9
call
months,
bingo.
0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
You just said it.
No, I meant like E.T. aliens, not those kind of aliens.
Oh, I thought you were talking about both.
But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country.
That man is looking old and still looks better than Biden.
The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year. And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years, year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born, substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country.
Me neither. I don't know what the hell
In
he's talking
12
about.
months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
Yo, we're on YouTube right now, right?
Yeah, on both.
Okay.
Let me check out.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline. Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year.
Nah.
And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
I know how that feels.
And we are going to keep it that way.
Yeah, I need that.
The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes. A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest.
Bingo card.
Another one. Another one bites the dust.
As thousands of new businesses are forming and factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Yeah, because we took it over.
I know, right? That's what I was saying. I was just like,
You
what?
better give us that money.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Do you personally think that he's gonna, with all that, like with all the oil money and stuff like that, he's
More
gonna like
Americans are working today
change it,
than at any
like
time
What do you mean
in the
change what?
history
not
of
change
our
it, but like
country. Think about that. Any time
distribute
in the
it to
history of our
United
country,
States?
more working today. And 100% of all
I
jobs
don't know.
created under
That's a
my
good question.
administration
I don't know about
have been
distributing. I
in
know he
the
wants to get
private
some money with the
sector.
tariff money that he's won, that
Oh
he's made
yeah,
supposedly, but
that's the only reason why I asked that question, because I don't know how he's really per se gonna like.
because we don't actually own the oil production.
We
There's
ended
companies,
DEI in America.
right? We buy it from those companies. DEI. It's DED. DEAD.
We cut a record
DEI is
number of
dead.
job-killing regulations, and in 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps.
Ooh, they're gonna get him on that one. Lifted. They're gonna be like, yeah, because you cut it.
And
He
for all
cut
of
Cut it.
these reasons,
But
I
he
say
cut that
tonight,
shit.
yeah,
members
but
of
he cut
Congress, the state of our
Medicaid, all that
union
shit.
is
none of that got cut,
strong.
bro. What got cut was illegal aliens being on there. But it's gonna get spent to how you said it. That's how they'll get them
Yep,
and make them look bad for that.
make him look like shit.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're
Why
going
is
to
he
win
talking
bigger
like that?
than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Yo, bro, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, how? Why is he talking like that?
Trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, he sounded like a total dickhead right now.
Why? Because you said we're winning?
No, it's because the way his expressions and the way that he talks, he sounds like a dick.
That's how they talk in your neck of the woods in New York, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know,
That's how you sound.
I know. My bad. Fuck it. But yeah, I understand that they did, you know, they won and they did their thing and stuff like that. But he's like so fucking emotional about it, and then like there's other things
You
that
got to remember this speech is about his record, the things that he did good in the
yes,
last year. So he's going to boast
and
about himself. That's
yes,
what this is about.
I know
Him
that.
boasting.
I know. But I'm just saying though, it's like
Obama did the same thing.
I think I heard a couple of those.
Go
John,
ahead.
He did the same thing.
Oh man, keep
They
going.
all do the same thing. Biden did the same thing. They all do the same thing.
Come on, President Trump, keep talking shit, so Joel can make some money on this bingo card. There you go. You better go. Another one.
No, it's the same one. Just keep stacking that bingo card.
It's the first time I've ever seen them get
in
up.
square.
And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
Oh, now they got to show up. Now they got to show up.
Yeah, he be calling them with him. He be calling people's bluff, yo. He'd be like, "Yo, you guys got to like pretty much whatever he says. You got to do what you got to do. You got to show up. You have to.
Yep.
You have to. You cannot fucking say no."
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Honestly, the Democrats are standing up and cheering for them.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off, you practiced that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
And all the honors.
I know, for sure. Like, what the fuck? Give me an honor for being shit.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best. And I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no. And every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you all. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Yo, so is it the connection over there that's doing that?
Doing what?
I'm also pleased
Like
to
coming
say
in and
that
out?
the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be
Maybe.
here in America for the 2028 Olympics. And it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
Actually, no, I'm not losing anything. Might be on your end.
All right. I'm gonna give you a second real quick. And then I'm gonna get something else real quick.
And Los Angeles is going to be safe,
Oh.
just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country.
You know, you can answer live on stream right here. You like the hat? They like the hat, Edwin? Where'd you get
And
Yo.
this
that?
year,
Yo, I got this from my boy. Yo, my boy gave it to me.
first term,
Yo, thank you. For
disappointed
real.
because I didn't think I'd be
I didn't even know I could
president
do
when
that.
this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself.
JC, I'll
But
be
we're
right back in
getting
a second,
the World
okay?
Cup. So we
Yep.
have the World Cup and the Olympics coming. And that is exciting news. So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
Wow. Congratulations, good sir. Thank you for your service. That's a good one. Sadly, my bingo card would be a raid and all the pedoticians get arrested. Let's see it. I want to see that too.
So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
Wow.
Yo. If you guys don't like my suit, don't look at it. Oh man, that's my bro.
Who's talking about your suit?
No, one of my
People
homeboys.
watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't
He ain't
believe what
watching
they
it?
were seeing. The winds were blowing,
Yeah, he was
the
watching
rain
it.
was pouring, everything was going, and that
He's on YouTube.
rapid water, nobody's
Nope,
ever
ain't
seen
nobody
anything
on
like it.
YouTube.
They said,
No?
wow, that's something.
Nope.
Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate
Oh,
are here
good.
together, reunited for the very first
Storytelling
time.
about Trump.
Thank you, Scott, Millie
That's one of his
Kate.
best attributes. That storytelling. He can.
Oh. That's the I'm not gonna lie, he can talk good.
Yeah.
And Petty
That's why you
Officer
watched him
Ruskin,
on.
I'm pleased to inform you that I am now
Apprentice.
awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
There you go. Congratulations, young man.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much.
So is that
From
something?
1776 to today, every generation of Americans
Yeah,
has
what?
stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the
He's
pursuit
got
of happiness.
Second highest
And
honor.
they
you
really
can get in
did
the military.
next generation.
So is that something that he did in like the war or something like that, or what? Like in the aspect?
It has
No, he
a
just
chance
talked
to
about it. He
retire and
rescued
go further.
117 people.
Where government answers to the
Okay.
people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe
The
to the
rescue swimmer in the
heroes
Coast
who
Guard.
came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
I ain't seen none of that.
I ain't seen shit. Se va pa'l carajo with that lie.
Do you pay taxes?
All Democrats,
bro.
every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary, massive tax cuts. They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
That was good.
That was okay. That was okay. All
Okay,
right.
just okay?
It was okay.
That's nobody's ever done that. So now retirees don't pay taxes on their Social Security.
Okay.
We also made interest on auto
my
loans
dad,
tax
you know,
deductible the first time,
What
but
about your
only
dad?
if the car is
he
made in
has
America.
Social Security and stuff, you know, and the military and stuff, you know, like he.
Well, now he doesn't pay taxes on it.
Yes, and that's what I'm
That's
saying.
good. That's great.
It's awesome, and I want you to do the same thing.
Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser.
I mean, it can't just be okay.
A devoted
You gotta
mom
give credit
who's
where credit's due.
I don't give a
homeschools
fuck. It's
children.
okay.
Beautiful, 2 children. During the
Government
day while
can't make
waiting
money from
tables at
nothing.
night,
The
as her
government's not
husband works
supposed to make money from
overtime,
nothing. They
operating
don't make money
very
from nothing. They
heavy
don't make money from
equipment.
taxes.
Megan is here this evening, and she's
If you had
happy
zero
to
taxes,
tell you that she is so
kinda
so
agree.
much richer
Taxes stuff, yeah, a
because
little bit,
with
but
no tax
if
on
you had
tips,
zero taxes,
no
who's-
tax on overtime,
who's fixing your
and our
roads?
expanded child tax credit
gonna
done
fix it?
again by
You're gonna put it in?
Republicans.
Fix the
Megan and
roads?
her husband will
Where you
take home
live?
more than $5,000 extra.
Well, I
just for the year,
I will
cutting
say
her
something
tax bill
about
in
New
more
York
than half.
State. I don't know about New York City, but we're paying a crazy amount of taxes right now.
Megan, please
and
stand up. We're fighting
there's
for you, Megan.
nothing getting done.
Yeah, that's the people you vote for.
I don't vote for fucking shit.
You got to get on their ass.
Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name it. I did not name that. Nobody
Vote
believes
harder.
me,
There
but
you
I
go.
did not name it. It was
Vote
named by a
harder.
very tall man sitting right there in the third row.
Who the fuck is that?
This man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This
Firefly.
is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6.25 billion to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children.
I see that. That's good.
They're great people.
Just some farmer from
Farmer
West
from
Virginia.
West Virginia.
Let's go.
Yo, hey,
Send me some steak. Let's make
You know,
this
I asked
happen.
Michael Dell, how do you
come
make all
come
that
on the
money? He said,
podcast, bro.
well, I just sat on my dorm.
Watch us, man.
Why are you yelling at
I
him?
make
You have a mic.
computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Is that me?
With modest additional contributions, these young people's accounts could
guy's
grow to over
hilarious.
$100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to trumpaccounts.org Trump.gov, TrumpAccounts.gov, and a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular.
You got to go in there
They
and
knew
make
what
sure
it was going to
ones got
take.
their
I'm so
accounts
proud
set.
of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years.
They're short-lived, though.
Were tariffs.
Went back down.
I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it.
Definitely a
And
good
yet these
investment in buying
countries
land,
are now
especially out in the
happy,
Midwest, Texas,
and so
West
are we.
Virginia,
We made deals.
where
The
it's
deals
not
are
that
all done.
expensive. Definitely,
And they're
you
happy.
can do it.
They're not
Buy a
making
couple
money
acres
like
for
they
your
used to,
kids.
but we're making a lot of money.
Definitely
There
worth
was
that
no
money.
inflation, tremendous growth.
Yeah, definitely.
And
If
the
you
big
guys,
story
if you're
was
gonna
how
do
Donald
that,
Trump called the economy correctly.
do it, man.
And 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally
Do it,
wrong.
man or female. I don't know who it
really
is.
wrong.
So
And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country-saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace-protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
More tea.
yeah, the more tea into the boy. Oh man. Hey man, whoever you are, man, like holla at your boy.
Moving
For
forward,
real.
factories, jobs, investment, and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America.
What I'm hoping to see, if that actually happens, the jobs start coming back, and then we can actually encourage manufacturing and all that in the U.S. without all that stuff going overseas.
For decades
cheap
before
labor.
I came along,
You
we
know,
had the exact opposite.
yeah,
From
and that's how I feel. I know
energy,
I
immigration,
went through that. You know what I'm saying?
everything was
So,
stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the
It's crazy,
productive,
man.
hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now, the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem. They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward.
Let's see. We need more.
A lot more.
More lower
The price
prices.
of eggs is down 60%. Madam Secretary, thank you. The cost of
60%.
chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot.
Next
And even
automation is
beef,
going to be
which was
AI.
very high, is starting to come down.
It's coming whether you like it or
significantly. Just
not.
hold on a little
Gotta
while.
get
We're
ahead
getting
of
it
it.
down. And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago.
How does he
Nobody
think that
can believe
everything's
when they
going
see
down
the
and
kind of
really it's
numbers,
not?
especially
In what?
energy. When they see energy
And like
going down to numbers
food and
like that,
gas
you
and
cannot
things
believe
of that
it.
aspect.
It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing cost
Well,
of
we appreciate you not
healthcare
changing your egg prices.
caused by you. Since
Most
the
of us didn't
passage
see
of
that.
the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people.
Yo, whoever this
With our
person is,
government
yo, it's
giving them
dope, yo.
hundreds and hundreds of
That is
billions of
absolutely
dollars a
true. We
year
killed all
as their
those
stock
chickens.
prices
Yep.
soared 1,000,
Yep.
1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else.
I
That's
even got
why I
people eating duck
introduced
eggs,
the
bro.
great health care plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
Let's go. If you need healthcare, you can go to intheorcharddpc.com. Get your direct primary care handled at
In addition, my plan
intheorchard.dpc.com.
requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Costs were going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before.
He's about to address that Trump RX right now. Let's see what he says.
I want to hear this because I'm going through it with my mom.
Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try, actually. But they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action. But I got it done. Under my just enacted most favored nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere. The lowest price.
I haven't seen it yet. You know? I haven't seen it yet. Sorry for
So
my
in
opinion,
my
but
first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen. I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way. And here tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big, Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility, and they turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase. But a few weeks ago, she logged onto the Trump RX website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500, a reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500. Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom.
A lot more medicine on this Trump RX website than there was the last time I looked at it. Insulin.
Yeah, so I want to kind of
Well,
like
now
talk.
I'm calling on Congress to codify my most favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is?
It's actually the U.S. government's insurance company.
That they have the obligation to provide.
Yeah, that's what I
Nobody
heard.
complained about buying Obamacare.
Power plants as part of their factory.
That shit was
so that
garbage.
no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you.
VA
and could be
healthcare,
very
let's see.
substantial for all of you cities and towns.
All the horror stories
You're
I
going to
hear.
see some good things happen over the
ready.
next number of years.
What happens?
Another pillar of the American dream
I
that has
actually
been
start to
under
use it.
attack is home ownership.
Yeah, because you're a veteran, so you know.
Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but this dude is like such a sweet talker, bro.
And now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine.
There you go.
Rachel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon.
And we get BlackRock out of buying single-family homes. Get them out of it.
We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it
They
for
need
our
to be
seniors. We
forced
will
to sell
always
them.
protect
At least single-family
Social
homes. They need
Security,
to be forced to get
Medicare,
rid of
Medicaid.
them. Divest from them and sell them at market value, if not below
Since I
market
took office,
value.
the typical 401k balance
But
is up by at
We'll
least
see if that happens.
30,000.
You know how that goes.
a lot
Pass a
of
new
money.
law, you're grandfathered
Millions
in.
and millions
you know?
of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year.
You're talking about
As
federal.
we
You're
ensure
not
that
talking
all
about regular
Americans
people
can
that work
profit from a rising
9 to
stock
5
market,
in a
let's
fucking
also
factory.
ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Right. Look at it. Look at the Democrats. They don't clap. Oh, look, some of them stood up. Look at that.
Yeah, they did. There's a bunch of it's a bunch of bullshit, dude. Like for real.
Yeah, but they won't vote on it if he puts it on the House. They'll vote no.
Man, the thing is that you gotta understand something too. Like me and you, like talking about it right now.
They
Like
stood up for that.
you
I
have all
can't
these
believe
people fucking busting their asses and working, and they don't give
I can't
barely
believe
shit.
it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here?
You get paid. You make a deal with
Doubt
the
it.
job you got. You made a deal.
Pass the Stop
Either
Insider
you keep
Trading
it, keep
Act
going, ask for
without
more,
delay.
or find another job. Pays you more.
Yeah, true.
Unfortunately, some people don't want to try, venture out, do something new, do something for themselves.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this
People
side
get
was
stuck.
gonna applaud for that.
People don't like it. People hate it.
Thank you. I'm very impressed.
Some people just
But when it comes
recall.
to the
You ever heard the
corruption
term
that is
NPC?
it's plundering America.
Video games,
There's been no
non-playable
more
character.
stunning example than
Some people are just
Minnesota.
that. They just need to go sit
members
there
of
and work.
Somali
And the
community
school system
have
didn't help.
pillaged an
Taught you to be a
estimated
good worker.
$19 billion
Go to
from
class.
the
Hear
American
the bell.
taxpayer.
Go to
We have all the
class.
information.
You know,
And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe.
It just
So
frustrates
tonight, although
How about that,
started
bro?
4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war
AFK.
on
You ever heard
fraud to be
AFK?
led by
I've
our
heard
great
Firefly. I
Vice
don't know what
President
AFK
J.D.
is.
Vance.
Never heard that one.
I've heard. What is that? Hold on. PFC. I've heard of that, but that AFK. I haven't heard of it.
He'll get it done.
Nah.
Find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly.
Yeah, I would
That's
say
the kind of money you're talking
small
about. We'll
percentage of
balance
people,
our
right? 80-20 rule.
The Somali pirates
20%
who
of the people making the
ransacked
most
Minnesota
noise, causing the most
remind us that
problems.
there are large parts of
80%
the
of the people
world
just out there just living their life trying to
and
get by.
lawlessness are the norm,
But
not
does
the
that make them
exception.
an NPC?
Importing these
Away from the
cultures
keyboard,
through unrestricted
just walking through
immigration
life,
and open
pushing,
borders
pushing.
brings us problems right here
Blinders
to the
on?
USA.
I don't know.
And it is
gotta think about
the
it.
Depends on the
American
person.
people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance,
You gotta think
rent,
about it.
taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
Well, what he said wasn't even that special for everybody to get up and clap.
They just clap for everything.
Delilah Colton was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
No. Okay, people don't have the bandwidth to deal with that. Just get their check. I get that. Life is rough. But if you're going to push out of your scenario, you're going to push forward, you're going to try to get something new, the only way
Thank
out
you,
of it.
Delilah. Many, if not most, illegal aliens do not speak English
Make
and
more
cannot read even the
time
most
at
basic
what you
road
got, or
signs
use your
as
time
to
more
direction,
wisely.
speed,
You gotta
danger,
increase the bandwidth.
or location.
The only way to make it
That's
happen.
why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
But No,
And
I'm gonna
yesterday,
keep my comments to
as
myself.
you probably saw at the
That's
White
what we're
House,
here
I
for.
hosted a ceremony with
Throw the
No.
comments
Americans
out.
who
All
lost
right.
their
So can
treasured
you
loved
lower it
ones
down a little bit
to
for
the
a second?
scourge of
Like,
illegal
my question is that like
immigration. People came into our
he's saying
country. How
that
we allowed
like
this to happen with our
if you
open
have
borders.
like a permit to
These are
work
the angel
here in the
moms
United
and
States,
families
like
that for
You're not
decades
illegal.
make a
our
difference.
Not
government
illegal.
betrayed and our
Huh?
It's
media
illegal.
totally
Illegal.
ignored. Totally,
You gotta
it was
separate
terrible.
those. If you have a permit
Hard
to
to
work,
believe,
that means you're
actually.
legally in the
In
country.
2023, a
Yes.
You're allowed to
16-year-old
work.
high
So
school
that's
cheerleader
not an
named
illegal alien.
No,
Elizabeth
I understand what you're saying.
Medina
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but that's
was
what he
understand what
just
supposed to
said.
you're saying.
perform in
Legal
her
aliens
town's
I can't
Christmas
have.
parade,
Oh,
but she
illegal
never arrived. Her
aliens.
mother,
Illegal
Oh,
Jacqueline,
okay,
aliens.
okay,
went
okay.
You don't
home
have a
to
right
look
to
for
work.
her, and she
Okay.
found
You
her
can't get a
lying
driver's
dead in a
license,
bathtub,
basically, is what he
All
said.
right.
bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
Yeah, if they're fucking up and they're doing certain things that they're not supposed to be doing, they shouldn't be here. To be honest, you know,
Yeah, and
like
that's about where 90% of people are,
you know,
except the
if,
Democrats.
Thank you very much,
They
Jacqueline.
want the
Thank you.
votes.
like I'm not trying to.
We
I
can
don't.
never
You know,
forget that
I don't
many
get
in
into
this room
politics, but damn.
Hey,
not only allowed
that's
the
exactly where
border
I'm at. And
invasion
because I say
to
that,
happen
I'm far
before I
right,
got involved,
supposedly.
but indeed they
See?
would do it
You're right there
Whoever
with
says
over
you're
me.
far
again
right
if
can
they ever
kiss
had
your
the
ass,
chance.
bro.
If
Fuck
they
them.
ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst
I don't give a
criminals anywhere
shit.
in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
So yo, it's an hour and 26. You think he's gonna keep
As
going?
we speak,
Let's see.
Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut off. All cut off. They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight, I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money.
You ain't
Nobody's
cleaning
getting
shit
paid.
up.
It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, a pretty large snowstorm out there. One of the
Yeah.
great things about the State of the Union
Yeah.
is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight, I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
As long as we get rid of TSA or the Homeland Security, I'm good. They're
But
worthless.
yo,
Worthless.
so this dude literally said like we're go help and like shovel snow and shit like that. You don't shovel shit, bitch, because I do that shit all the fucking time.
He's not saying he's doing it himself.
Anybody, I don't care. If you're not helping, you're not helping, you motherfuckers. Fuck that. I don't care what anybody says.
You
I gotta
only
go.
shovel your driveway.
I shovel my driveway
That's
all the
it.
time.
Yeah, the government's not gonna shovel your driveway.
Okay, then
Shovel your driveway.
Then figure it out, you fucking
Talking about the
cocksuckers.
streets, public areas. TSA is worthless. Garbage.
Huele bicho este. Oh, fucking can't stand him neither.
I detest plowing snow. God, I hated that so much.
Yo, bro. But it's not even plowing snow, bro. It's like when you have to go, you have to wake up 2 hours early to shovel that shit for your kids to get out of this, to go to school and all this other shit. It's fucking horrible.
Bro, my last year living in Alaska, I was done. I didn't even shovel my driveway. I don't think one time. I just drove over it.
Isn't that a
Not
shame? You
doing
should
this.
be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal
I can
of
get you a
these
private
people
pilot,
out of our country, and you should be
Firefly,
ashamed of
and
yourself.
then you don't have to worry about TSA. Let me know. Shoot me a message. I got you. Go pick you up in West Virginia and take you anywhere you want.
Whatever you want to do, let's do it.
I got
I'm down.
you.
Come to Florida. Come. Let's do a podcast in Florida, bro. Or bro, or ma'am. I don't know who it is. Like really, honestly, because we can't see really shit on this.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Voter ID.
To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship
Insurance.
in order to vote.
That shit was loud.
Proof of insurance to vote.
And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one.
You
And
gotta
by the
change your
way, it's
chat
polling
setting
at
to all.
89%, including Democrats.
You gotta set to private.
89%.
Only I can see your chats.
Okay, how do
In the chat, hit the down arrow.
And even the new
change it to
communist
all.
mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy. Actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Nah.
All right.
Man, the White House was ready for this. Those staffers working extra hard today. Look at that. They got a little diagram for everything. Come on, they on point today. Bam, the next one. Hit that.
Why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say
vote
it's
for our
racist.
phone
They come up
on
with
a,
things you almost say, what
what's that
imagination
called?
they have.
Like
They want to cheat.
blockchain
They have
technology?
cheated, and their policy is
That's
so
more
bad
secure than
that
voter
the
ID.
only way they can get
Some
elected
type of
is to
blockchain
cheat. And we're
technology.
going to stop it. We have to stop it,
And
John.
then you have to Either blockchain or facial identification, maybe possible, maybe.
Yeah, I even heard about some things about like
And
like
here
if
is
you
one more
posted
opportunity to
things on
show
your like
common
TV,
sense
like if you have
in
your
government.
TV and shit like that, and
In the
you have
gallery
a camera on
tonight
your
are
TV,
Sage Blair and
you
her
can look at that
mother,
shit
Michelle.
too. Crazy.
In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
Yo, Joel, what's
Finger
that
clap.
mean?
She clapping. That's the
That's
Gen
what they
Z
mean.
clap.
Oh, that's a
Yay!
Gen Z clap.
Yay! Yeah.
So is that like she is a female?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your great
She got taken
bravery.
away
And
from
who
her
can
parents
believe
'cause
that
she
we're
wanted
even
to be a
speaking
boy.
about things like this?
Okay.
And the parents said
15
no.
years
you're
ago,
gay.
if somebody was up
Okay.
here and said that, they'd say,
I was just trying to make sure. Like, I
what's
didn't
wrong
know.
with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately. Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
Oh, bingo card. That's that bingo card. Democrats won't clap or stand up for nothing. Look at that. They're back at it again.
Boy, oh boy.
There she
We're lucky
is.
we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
It was Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar.
No one cares
look,
more
Firefly
about
says these
protecting
little claps
America's
so you
youth
don't
than our
upset
wonderful
autistic
First
folks.
Lady. Now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you
Yo,
believe it?
my man, like I don't know who
Who
you
would have
are.
believed that?
But
Over the past
Yes, he
year,
knows that.
she has
we
had an
we
incredible
understand this, bro.
impact
Like
championing
we
AI
have kids. Like we
legislation,
go through
advancing a
certain
landmark
things.
executive order on foster care, and
Talking
helping
about the
secure
clap, you
$30
said
million to
what
launch
is it
the
for?
Melania
I don't
Trump
know this
Plus Youth
shit. What the fuck is
to
this?
That's what he's
Independence
telling you.
Initiative. It's a
Oh my
I
God.
can't. Hold on.
really a
Oh, okay,
tremendous
okay,
thing
okay,
that
okay. I
happened
just
and
read
had
it.
a
My
lot
bad.
of bipartisan support.
My bad, my guy.
Gets
Just
much
said it to
better
you.
bipartisan support
bad.
than I do. I
My
get
bad.
none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And
So
students and educators in every state have joined the
Trying to help
First
you out.
Lady's
You'll be
efforts in
yelling
the
at him.
presidential
no,
AI
my
challenge, keeping
bad, bro. My
America's
bad,
next
my bad, my bad.
generation positioned to
There's
succeed
this
and
kid that like
strongly
when
succeed in the future.
can you lower that down a little
Tonight,
bit,
we
Joe?
welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and
So there's a kid that's on my son's bus,
Thank
right?
you both.
Like
And Melania, thank you.
when
I
they
know
come
how
pick
hard
him
you work
up,
on it. Thank you very much.
and he goes like this, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, I didn't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea. Like, I know gang signs, but I don't know what that means. And then like now I know. Thank you. My whoever's chatting with us, thank you. Thank you.
Firefly.
Firefly, you're my guy.
I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal.
Good.
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk. A great guy, great man.
There it is. Charlie Kirk Day. Let's go.
So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
Well, Doc, I'm JC, and that's Edwin. Panarock.
Yo, my guy, man. If you wanna hit us up one day and we talk, like, come on,
Thank
man.
you a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind. We love religion, and we love bringing it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our communities safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zuretska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman, Irina, fled war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives
we
near
use Rumble around
Charlotte,
here.
North Carolina. And
Rumble
by the way,
Studio.
what's going on with Charlotte?
Rumble
Last summer,
YouTube, buddy.
23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail stood up and viciously slashed a knife
Do you
through
guys
her
just
neck
start
and
Zoom
body.
teams? What?
No one will ever forget there were
That's what I
people
was saying. Rumble.
on that train.
Yeah, Rumble.
No
Rumble
one will ever
or
forget the expression of terror
Google
on
or
Irina's
WhatsApp.
face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal set free to kill in America. Came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
Clapping into the microphone.
I know, that was loud as shit, dude.
Right, Trump himself.
How do you not stand?
Yo,
How do you
Doc,
not stand?
holla at your boy,
I'm
man.
asking this
Whenever you
Congress
want,
to
man.
pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success, New Orleans, Louisiana, big success, and our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen? In fact, crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Evalie. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
Sad to see those kind of things happen.
Yeah, it's bad.
Shouldn't happen at all.
So sorry. Thank you very much. A great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. Two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night. And she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone. But his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melody? She turned out to be right.
Looking sharp. 3-piece suit.
Looking fresh, man. Looking fresh.
Damn.
Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much. So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late, great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
All right. Nice. I was wondering if that was actually going to happen. I heard it might.
Oh yeah, I heard about it today, this morning. That's cool.
We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny?
Appreciate y'all joining us on the stream, watching
Sick
the
people.
2026 State
Cambodia
of
and
the Union
Thailand,
at 45 and 47.
Pakistan and India.
If you
would
could
have
hit
been
the
a
like
nuclear
button,
war. 35
we
million people
appreciate it.
said the
Like
prime
and
minister of
follow.
Pakistan would have
Hook
died
us
if it
up.
were
Let's
not for
get
my
there. We're getting
Yeah,
involvement.
let's
no.
get there.
Kosovo and Serbia,
Everybody gotta eat.
Israel and
Normally out
Iran,
here on
Egypt and
Thursdays, 8:30.
Ethiopia,
Got a good interview
Armenia
this Thursday.
and Azerbaijan, the Congo
Got a
and
great guest this
Rwanda,
Thursday.
and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared.
$8:30 Eastern.
And I
8:30
also
Eastern
want to
on
thank the man
Thursdays.
they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco. People like you.
Yeah, bro.
Marco
Just
got 100% of the
just
vote.
keep in contact, man.
He
Like
is in front. I think our next one was
you
about
got us on Rumble and stuff
4%.
like that too. I can give you my
Some of the Democrats are now saying, "I can't believe we
my
approved that guy."
my email as well.
And he said
So
it's
you
an
can
honor that
hit
they
me
feel
up
that way,
just in
right,
case
Marco?
if you want to do
You have
anything.
done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever.
Thank you for being on here, Doc, bro. For real.
Under the ceasefire I negotiated, every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that?
Get 3 words out before you start clapping again.
I know, like 2 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody
There you
thought
go.
that was possible.
Write that down. So
Both
you can
living
set it
and
up.
dead. And those parents
Oh shit.
who had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing period of time. And they came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back. But we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And I remember the family of the 28th. They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Great job. And we're working very hard to end the 9th war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying a month.
First war, he said he was going to
A
stop.
war which
Still
would have
can't
never
stop it.
happened if I were president. Would have
He
never
didn't stop
happened.
it though.
As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in
what I've been
a
waiting
breakthrough
for.
operation last June,
Did
the
he
United
strike
States
Iran while he
military
was making the speech? Did he
obliterated
order it?
Iran's
Let's
nuclear
see.
weapons program
Nah, he
with an
knew
attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
So did he really do it or no?
No, that's the last strike in Iran.
Oh yeah.
Operation Midnight Hammer. Yeah.
For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb. And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests, 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, and in particular, nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen. And no nation should ever doubt America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective.
Do you think that's true, Joel?
No, thanks to a Republican in Congress, we're investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not
Caught
even
you off
doing
guard
it for
on
that
that one.
reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. They're our friends and they're our allies, have just agreed at my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2. And getting that 5% was
that's
something
Timu
which everyone
Obama.
said would never be done, could not happen.
That what?
We got it really easily.
Timu
One meeting.
Obama.
Oh,
And big
Hakeem
difference
Jeffries.
between 2% that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
paid.
I
We
heard
were
about
paying,
that.
afraid of many of them. Very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid.
F-22s
And everything
leave
we
Norfolk.
send over to
Yeah, that was routine. The
Ukraine,
ones that you
we
got to worry
send
about,
through
the ones
NATO,
from
and they
UK,
pay us
the
in
whole
full.
unit left.
They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently. And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776.
That was my last bonus on active duty.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things. A lot of money we have. We have much
You
more
think
money
he's
than
gonna be
we
on
have
here
this
for a
year.
while?
Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money, and it was $1,775, and they wanted my
30
approval.
more minutes, maybe.
And I said, "What's the number?" $1,775.
I'm gonna pause you real quick. I gotta.
I said, "Wait a minute. For $1 more, we can have $1,776. It's going to." I said, "We're going to figure that." I never asked anybody if we could afford it. $1 more. I said $1,776, and I said, "That's good." And I'll tell you what, our military. That was 4 months ago. Our military. I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we call it 1776. It was great. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen. You know, the firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen. We're also
Yeah, that's where it's possible, but probably not needed, but possible.
We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Okay. More war on drugs. Yeah.
And with our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. Very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January,
Yeah.
in January,
Along with-
elite American warriors carried out
along with
one of the most
guns, all right?
complex,
Stop
spectacular
supplying
feats
them
of
with
military
drugs
competence
guns.
and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me and they said, very impressive, very impressive. They couldn't believe, they all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we
This
fought
guy's
to
too
tie.
old to be talking this long.
You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it.
I know. I'm trying to go to sleep.
I need a break.
Space Force is my baby.
I'm about to smoke a cigarette.
My baby is becoming so important.
Next
What
time we gotta
the
do this outside at the cigar lounge.
Yo, for real, broski. Oh man. But you called it though.
And America's armed forces overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated an
Watch some
enemy
stuff right here.
fighters to end the reign of outlaw dictator
Got that good
Nicolas
cake.
Maduro and bring him to face
Yeah,
American
those
justice.
good peptides. Yeah,
And
that
this was
IV
an
drip on the way
absolutely
there.
colossal victory for the security of the United States. And it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Doing the most out here.
Wow. Yeah, I see how that's going, you know.
No, we taking that oil. That's ours now.
Yep.
Give it back to them when they learn how to be a country.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro, really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter, a big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology.
That's the worst flight I ever been on.
How did that work out? Not too good.
Chinook in the mountains of Alaska.
While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle.
It was terrible.
And Eric was hit very badly in the leg.
Why you say it was terrible?
One bullet after another.
Because you're in a little
He
box.
absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight,
and the back's open, so all the wind is going through.
Flying a helicopter,
you got all your gear and your helmet
to deliver
on,
the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, the helicopter lands at a steep angle.
Okay, I got you. Probably like
stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him.
Like 6 hours, 7 hours?
No.
Escaped the wrath of the previous planes.
Oh, okay.
Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission, we probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy. Eric and Amy, come on in.
So what I pretty much have seen right now is that everything is about everybody else but not him and what he's trying to do. He's trying to do some things and people are really not agreeing on it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So we have a surprise, Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Nice.
That's how you know you're a beast.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my guy. And especially you being Hispanic, too.
Salud.
I know, bro. He's, you know,
Well,
blessings.
thank you very much, Eric.
Blessings to the fucking.
Great to get to know.
Because he's talking too goddamn much.
Of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice
That's why I was
Fort
born.
Bragg, we have it back. We brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from
Change it back, but named it after a
incredible
different
night of
Bragg.
victory will
That's
also
same
be
Bragg.
receiving medals at a private ceremony
Bragg.
that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there.
I just don't understand that.
Thank you.
I was born in Fort Bragg. Like, my father was, like, stationed in Fort Bragg. Like, I was born in Cape Cod Medical Center in Fort Bragg. You know? Like,
Yep.
for him to say some shit like that is like, what?
Thank you, Eric. That's a
Weird.
big one.
What?
Tonight we've celebrated many
What
true
part
was weird?
American
We
patriots.
talk about
but
later.
There is one last
That's what we're here
living legend
for.
to honor before
Nah,
we go.
I don't want to get too
He
crazy
is
on this motherfucker.
one more heroic
That's what we're here
American aviator.
What do you say? They
Navy
changed the
fighter
name, we changed it
pilot
back.
Royce Williams served in
Yeah,
World War
like
II,
it's
Korea,
fucking stupid.
Vietnam, flying more than
Then he changed the name back?
220 missions. In
Why?
the skies
You don't
over
want the
Korea in
Fort Bragg?
1952.
No, it's because they changed the
Royce
name
was
because
in
of
the
somebody else, and then he
dogfight
changes the name back, and
of a
then it's like a
lifetime.
back and forth.
Legendary
Like, what the
dogfight.
fuck? We don't
Yeah,
like
but
that
they
shit.
Blizzard
changed it
conditions.
for no
His
reason.
squadron was ambushed by
I
several
know, I
Soviet
understand.
planes. It
They
was
changed
the
it for
first aerial
pettiness.
combat of the war.
I understand.
Being
I understand what
massively
you're saying.
outnumbered and outgunned.
No, but you
Royce
don't, because you're
led the
saying the
takedown of
opposite.
4 enemy jets and
So what do you mean?
almost destroyed the others.
Don't talk about where the fuck I was born at.
Adversaries while taking
He named
263
it back
bullets
to where you were
to his
born.
own plane and being
not, it wouldn't
seriously
exist.
hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even
Well, I
It
won't
wouldn't
give you the middle
exist.
finger.
legend grew and grew.
I'll go like this. I
But
won't give you the
tonight,
middle
at
finger.
100 years old, this brave Navy captain
change
is
it back,
finally getting the
where you were
recognition
born
he
wouldn't
deserves.
exist.
He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up. and
Yo,
I will
JC,
ask
how
the
many?
First Lady of
Yo,
the United
how long did you
States
say he was gonna
to
talk about?
present Captain Royce Williams with his
Hour and a
Congressional
half?
Medal of Honor.
Yo, bro, it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but we started half an hour, 45 minutes before we started talking.
It wasn't even important. See? You didn't say nothing after that one.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't important what he was fucking saying until now.
What?
Oh man, like yo, I'm beat, bro. I'm going to really thank everybody that was on the stream. Yo, Doc, holla at your boy, holla at JC. If you want to get on and stuff like that, so we can get to know you a little bit better. And then we go from there. You guys have an amazing night. Be blessed. And we good. I'll see you, puppy.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Whew. A lot of awards given out today. Definitely Trump is a talker. No doubt about that.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric. I've always wanted the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it. But if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing. And it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you both.
You're
very
going to get
much,
him. All
Eric.
you're going to
Thank
hear him tomorrow will be Draft Dodger wants a Medal of Honor. Be the headlines tomorrow.
Thank you. 250 years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies. And we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel. And then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years, they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome.
I don't know about culture to the Middle East, but maybe some warheads on foreheads for a little while.
No dream too bold for us to chase. No horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all joining us today. Do a little bit more of this. Like I said before, we'll be back on Thursday. We got a special guest, Herb Potter. He's going to talk to us about his story, a little bit of what he went through, how he grew out of it, and the man that he has become. So go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully we see you on Thursday. Thank you for coming by. See y'all next time.
Stand up your citizens, put your hand on your heart. We're gonna make a move. It's time for a fresh start. United we stand, divided we fall. This land is for us, one nation for all. From sea to shining sea, we're gonna hold this ground. Every voice is valuable, let freedom resound. Together we're strong, let's break down these walls. We're preaching to the choir, hear our patriotic calls. We're preaching